Yeah. Don't move. Just let me look at you. The sound of that zipper is the loudest thing in here. I pour a double shot, but I ain't thinking clear. No thunder outside, just the heat in this room and the scent of your skin like a heavy perfume. Yeah, you stand there glowing in that devilish light. We ain't getting no sleep, baby, not tonight. Oh, slide that red dress down past your hips. I need to taste the secrets waiting on your lips. Ain't no saints invited, just a sinner's prayer. Tangled up deep in your messy hair. Yeah, leave that fabric in a pile on the floor. I don't want the fantasy, I just want more. I'm down on my knees, worshiping the skin. Slow burning fire where the trouble begins. I start at your arch, hands rough on your calf. You bite down on your lip just to hold back the gas. I kiss from your foot, slide up your leg, right to the sweet spot, I'll make you beg. Your fingers are digging deep into my back. My vision is blurry, fading to black. Ain't no turning around, we're too far gone. We'll be headed hard till the break of dawn. Oh, slide that red dress down past your hips. I need to taste the secrets waiting on your lips. Ain't no saints invited, just a sinner's prayer. Tangled up deep in your messy hair. Yeah, leave that fabric in a pile on the floor. I don't want the fantasy, I just want more. Keep it right there. Skin against skin, sweat stinging my eyes. I love the way you tremble, I love the way you cry. Open it up, let me drown in the deep. Promises made that we intend to keep. I need to taste the secrets waiting on your lips. Ain't no saints invited, just a sinner's prayer. Tangled up deep in your messy hair. Make you beg. Red dress on the floor. In the sky, heard my name whisper, but I don't ask why. Send that ass so drag on the ground. In the step, if it don't make a sound, bones don't break. I've been through worse. Hell ain't a place, it's just a curse. I don't run, I don't pray, I don't beg, I don't stay, I don't stay. It never stays. Only fire. Only fire. In my veins, the devil steps back when I walk in. Flames lean away from my skin. Ain't no fear left deep within. I came from worse than where I've been.
To the ancestors, known and unknown, Ashe. To the gods, known and unknown, Ashe. All the praise, all the glory be to the Most High. What's going on, guys? It's your favorite Cosmic Warrior, back at you with another Galactic Transmission. Still standing. You know, but it's what people don't see. You know, what do people see? People see the rubble that could have buried us, that maybe did bury us, right? But, you know, never collapsed us. You know, but people can only perceive what they're ready to, what they're willing to. And it's funny, it'll be the same people that spend so much time running away from themselves that it's like they can't even fathom how you could even begin to look yourself in the mirror. Because it's like all their life, every mirror, everywhere they go, it's like they stop buying mirrors. They take them down as soon as they move into a new place, right? It started off with just covering them up. Don't like that reflection. Let's cover that up. Then it starts to just removing them. That's how numb we become sometimes. How numb we become. You know, but it's the generational curse breakers that are here to show how numb we've become. You know what I mean? The bloodlines, how disconnected we've become from ourself, from our higher self, from the Most High, from our ancestors. Let's get a prayer in. Spirit, thank you for coming through. Thank you for guiding, protecting this message. Thank you for removing any negative energy from the area. Thank you for allowing this to get to any and everyone it's intended to. And so it is.
Saint full of place, saint full of place, saint full of place that is staring at me. Saint full of place, 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 saint full of place. Yeah. Praise God and grits. Listen up.
You know, a simple man. Service industry worker. My light worker card. Spiritual warfare. You know what's interesting? You know what's interesting? What I see here locally in this town, in this community here. Just like many other places around the nation, around the world, you know, that all have, you know, a homeless issue, right? Except for Finland, which has eradicated it, right? Which, you know, we would be wise to learn from each other, We would be wise to be able to look at each other country and see what has worked. We would be wise to. But something that I was just reading on my lunch break yesterday in the newspaper was that the city is trying to shut down this church that has set up bunk beds inside their function hall for the homeless in the area, right? And providing shelter for them. And the city is trying to impose fines on them. What's interesting is this church would, be looked at certain ways from many other different churches because, they support, what are they? I don't know what they flag they fly under. It's the, a rainbow flag. They fly under that flag. But it's, they're welcoming to all, acceptance of all, and they're the only ones out here really doing the most. Okay, the city's defense is that, there's programs, there's this, there's that. Okay, there are some programs, right? But these programs are, all these programs are all designed for one purpose, to launder the money around. They provide very minimal services. They provide very minimal help. I mean, not to say that there aren't people that work for them that want to do good, but they're very limited, right? There's so many restrictions, it's people don't actually get the help that they really need, right? Because if they did, we would be fixing the problem, but we don't. Just like, people go to the clinics to get their local drug dealer from the government so they don't have to search for their fix every day. Those systems aren't designed to, get anyone clean, to get anyone healthy. They're designed to keep you in it, to keep the money flowing through. That's what they're designed for. But it's that one church that would be looked at sideways from many other churches, right? But they're the only one, but they're taking a big stance. I mean, not to say that other churches don't, like a lot of churches around here do help out. But it's the stance that they're taking. It was just interesting that it's them that it's taking the stance. But it's, if not us, then who? I speak all the time about, the spiritual warfare. It's, we're all soldiers in the Most High's army. And, when we get that call, when we get led to a certain person, place, thing, we could be the only person around. It's really selfish to think that it's always about us, that it's always, we're being led there so that we can be taught a lesson. We're always being brought there so that we can be, blessings rain upon us. It's not always for us. A lot of times it's so we can be there for someone else. What if we're the only one close enough? What if we're the only one that answered the call? That's interesting too, is because, I mentioned this dude from the other day that, I hadn't seen in a couple of years. Someone that claimed himself to be a chosen one. But then I think and I see, and, you were around the same crowd, and, the Most High put it on my heart to do certain things for certain people that you've known longer. Are you telling me the Most High never once put those certain things onto your heart? You telling me? Or did you give in to the fear? Did you give in to the, I don't want to do that. That's a big ask. Are you sure about that? That's a big ask. You know what I mean? Yeah, it was a big ask. But many are called, few are chosen. It's easy to self-label yourself. But fuck whatever label, it's actions speak louder than words. Actions speak louder than words. We unite. Spiritual warfare. Court system. That's spiritual court. Divine being. Psalms 91. It's a big mistake. But wait, there's more. 1,000 may fall at my side. It's the energy of expecting to take some losses, right? Expecting to take some losses. But then it's like, oh shit, we weren't expecting to reach to the second point, which is in 10,000, at my right hand. But it doesn't matter. And then 20,000, 30,000, 100,000, 1 million, doesn't matter. Weapons shall be formed, but they will not prosper.
This blood is home, stand firm, shoulder to shoulder we rise. A wall of iron beneath those sky shields, a lot more than flesh and all. We are the living line, the shield wall. In the circle carved by the past, echoes of ancestors breathing through ash. Wood in my hand, but it's more than a shield. It's every oath that my bloodline sealed. Ground underfoot holds names we don't know. Roots run deep where the old spirits go. No retreat, no fear. Hear the call to stand as many, never to fall. Stand firm, shoulder to shoulder we rise. A wall of iron beneath those sky shields. A lot more than flesh and all. We are the living line, the shield wall.
You know, but that's a big part of it too. You know, up in the shield wall. You know, a big part of the agenda is, you know, is the transsexual agenda, the gay agenda. That is the biggest spiritual agenda, right? But a big part of it is, you know, they throw chemicals into our food supply, into our water, into all sorts of things, to estrogen, to feminize us men. You know, but it's interesting too. It's the false flag attacks as well. You know, it's the orchestrated events that they get, the stage events they get, so that one, they're normally rituals, but then two, it's always also to get the next generation of brave men, the next generation of warriors, the next generation of threats is what it is. They're trying to get them to, you know, sign up right away. That's always the goal. Get them to sign up every way. Sign up right away. You know, it's trying to take control. Well, yeah, because you're a threat. They want to take control of you. Well, that's interesting too. It's the things that we sign, it's our rights and freedoms that we sign away. You know, when you sign away on the dotted line, you no longer have control of your actions, of your voice. You know, the things you're either damned if you do it and damned if you don't. And you have to live with it either way.
The world don't care if I break. Sharpen my heart, put gas in my veins. I'm alone in the dark, my demons cannot be tamed. If I make it out alive, it's only me I blame. Yeah. I stopped praying for a sign, I'm coming anytime soon. Got no room in my heart for hope after what I've been through. Thought I slew my enemies, but they only grew ahead of me. Trouble like Hydra, 99 heads I fed. I might and lost my Midas touch, cause I always rush out the door to chase my goals, when I should just stay still. I have my soul.
Chasing your goals, learning to stay still. It's learning to pull. It's really manifesting is, it's not so much of overthinking about it. It's becoming the frequency of it so that you attract it in. You become a magnet to it. And so it's effortless in the sense of it's not as much work. It's not as much, conscious work. I'm getting conscious work, but conscious. It's they're curious why everything seems to come easy to you. How you seem to do everything so easily. Well, it's not your first dolphin ride, clearly.
No hocus pocus round here. It don't take magic to make a king. I'm in 6th gear. No fear, no more, no tears. What for? Dried up, the well is empty. Who's a friend of me? All I see are enemy. I just want a goddamn break. Just for a minute, just give me one person who understands me like you used to. No one wants to get to know me. Everyone refuses to. Fuck it, I won't chase keys. I just chase clarity. If I am cursed, then this curse gonna carry me. I don't ask for mercy. I take my due. Every scar, receipt of what I lived through. I don't need love, I need momentum. Alone but moving, my heart sharp as a weapon. The world don't care. I sharpen my heart, put gas in my veins. The world don't care if I break. I sharpen my heart, put gas in my veins. I'm alone in the dark.
You know, but it's like they wanted you. They wanted your heart darkened. You know, alone in the dark, out alone. You know, but it's when you're alone that you find your own light. You know, that internal flame that cannot be put out. You know, it can only be covered up and only by us. But at the same time, the layers that are put over it by us can only be removed by us. You know, but the confusion is, well, the awareness of it, the confusion is the awareness of the choices that we have. It's like our conscious and self-conscious fighting with itself, you know. You know, but all the battles, it all starts with your subconscious anyways. But it all starts with awareness, right? It all starts with conscious awareness of the issues. And then even if we don't know how to solve the issue, you know, we keep bringing it up to our attention that it is an issue. And then we, you know, go into meditation and try to silence our mind and, you know, wait for an answer. And then, but a lot of times it's we find lots of ways that don't work before we find ways that do. But are we going to keep trying, or are we just going to give up?
I can overcome this, yeah. Just another rough ride. Yeah, it cuts like glass, but I bled before, and I still outlast. I need to remind myself who I am inside, what I'm really made of, how I always survive. If I can overcome all my past, I can overcome this, I'll be okay. I ain't gonna let this kill me. I'm gonna wipe these tears from my face, lift my head, take my place, I'll be okay. I can overcome this heart crack, but it still beats time. Lost track, but I don't lose my mind. I got this, I always do. Every scar on my skin says I'll make it through. If I can overcome all my past, I can overcome this, I'll be okay. I ain't gonna let this kill me. I'm gonna wipe these tears from my face, lift my head, take my place, I'll be okay.
Wiping the tears from my face. You know, May showers bring April showers, or April showers bring May flowers. But it's the cleansing. Well, but what are tears, right? It's purging of emotions. But what also are tears too, though? You know, when certain tears, that's interesting too. Tears, it's the power of tears. You know, it's believed that, you know, when certain tears fall onto earth, it's healing. It does something to Gaia, right? There's a lot of power and strength into it, which we see in like a lot of videos and movies, right? How they're always trying to like bottle it up and save it, right? Bottle it up and save it, you know. But our pain, you know, a lot of it, our anger, our sadness, you know, that knowingly or unknowingly we're choosing to hold on to, and hold on to it for what? Why? You know, but it's our pain, ours. our burdens to carry, our cross to carry, our bridges to get over. But it's lighting the way. It's lighting a way across the bridges. You know what it is too? The bridge. It's the spiritual ranking. It's the bridge to higher realms, right? It's being able to break down 5D lessons for 3D consumption. Which is what? It's showing, it's breaking it, but which is what really? It's the lessons, right? But a lot of us, we just know the lessons on a 3D level through the emotions, right? A lot of times we're completely unaware of the 5D lessons of the same situations. But normally there's multiple different levels and stages of everything as well, which takes constant reflecting, constant working with our higher self, our spirit team. It's interesting too. Poverty. Poverty is a mindset. It is what you choose it to be. That's interesting too. It is what you choose it to be. The situations that we've been through. Was it even the unpreferred things? Were they still blessings because we're able to find the lesson in it? Or do we perceive everything as negative? It's like, because the way that we perceive things may have a bigger effect than we believe. Well, it's our subconscious. Regardless if we think we do or not, a lot of times we hold anger, we hold resentment, regardless if we think we do or not.
Kind of shine, gravel in my tires, red clay in my mind. Coffee in the thermos, name on the side. Clock says go, so I let it ride. Boss man talks, I just nod and grin, cause I know where I'm going when the whistle quits. Work all day, let the sweat roll through. I ain't rich, but I'm living true.
Yeah.
When the sky turns,
It's smiling with the grin. It's knowing where you're going. Wolf in sheep's clothing, spreading lies. Wolves are spreading lies. Government employee, which is like a light worker card. It's energy of a whole bunch of people trying to stop you. It's like a whole bunch of people working in the shadows, working in the background, trying to slow you down, trying to slow down your progress. But it's interesting too, trying to learn from you at the same time. They're studying you to try to learn how to slow you down, how to put you in lack. But exposing themselves. It's given that it's becoming aware of the costumes that they're wearing. Interesting too, the costumes, the clothing. It's seeing them out. It's like catching them changing mid change. It's like, oh shit, you weren't supposed to see this costume. Weren't supposed to see this costume, but it's being right on time. It's being at the right place at the right time. It's following your intuition. It's following your discernment. It's trusting your intuition, trusting your discernment, regardless if you can see it or not, because we lean on our own understanding and we always look through our first eye. Stays trust, they porch like glow when the tailgate's on. Feel low straight and the weak down. All hands get rough, but my heart stays back. It stays sweet in the neon light. If you want real
your love, you know what to do. Girl, I'm country. Oh, it's like highway, me and you. Oh, no, oh, no, oh, no. Oh, no. Walk down Main Street past the store like his father years before. Punch the clock and it is time. Living in
You know, punching the clock. It's the energy of wanting you to punch the clock, to give up. To give up what? To give up what? You know, but what is true enlightenment? It's not so much knowledge from books. It's knowledge of self. Because what is knowledge of self, though? To know thyself is to know the Most High. To know thyself. They're learning to put some respect on your name, and it's really hard for them. It's really hard.
Summer heat. Grandma said the farm was sweet. Hands were shaking at the thought of the life that they had bought. But my spirit would not break. This is not the path I take. Found the rhythm, found the way. Nothing left for me to say. No more hiding, no more small. Standing proud and standing tall. Drive the Ford and leave the dust. Break the chains and break the trust. I am free and I am meek. Oh, now the world will clearly see. I shift my energy right now. I change my state, I know just how. I move my thoughts, I make a vow. I step in power here and now. I feel the shift inside my mind. I leave the old so far behind. I see the past so clear, defined. I claim the life that's truly mine. I shift into the frequency where I rewrite every code within myself. I align my thoughts with power I create.
You know, rewriting yourself, spiritual awakening, rewriting yourself, co-worker, co-writing. It's becoming one with the universe. It's becoming one with our higher self. It's becoming one with the Most High. You know, but then it's what? It's co-creating with the universe. Co-creating, but it's spiritual leader, co-creating. It's forging your own path. It's like the energy of people watching you to see where you're going to go next. But it's like, good luck. You probably don't even know either. But that's the whole point. It's being in the here. It's being here and now and the present. Not living in the future, not living in the past, living in the here and the now.
Write every code within myself. I align my thoughts with power I create. I watch it multiply and accelerate. I live the truth, I feel it real. I know the shift, I seal the deal. Everything turns to what I feel. This is the...
Knowing the shift, everything turns into what I feel. It's working easy, but it's not even working easy. What's interesting too? It's like fuck you money, and for what? It's kicking your feet up, making fuck you money. But what is that? It's shifting your consciousness to the highest level, and then to what? It's speaking into existence. Speaking into existence. Look at all that knowledge, intelligence, knowledge. But what is that too, though? It's interesting too. It's knowledge of self, but also of just the 3D in general and how it works. It's being able to see everything from a higher perspective. That's interesting too. It's being able to see the purpose that everything plays. It's everything. It makes it no easier to kind of come to terms with the fact that some of the fuckery, some of the bullshit is, allowed and necessary. It's kind of how, why. But it's like at the same time, it's like I get it, but still, like, what the fuck? What the fuck? That's interesting too. It's a whole lot of what the fuck. It's what the fuck? It's like they're convinced that you have help. Well, yeah, you're tapped the fuck in. Of course, you're tapped into the best source, the best help. Of course, it's like the energy of thinking that you're cheating, what's cheating? Because you can complete the cycles, because you're able to see what but many are able to see what needs to be done. Few choose to do what needs to be done. Few choose to. And that's where the difference is. Mine stay loud when the night gets still. Thunder trap behind my wheel. Handshake hard when the road goes quiet. That's when the past starts to riot. But I don't chase dreams, I chase sleep. But sleep don't want a man like me. So I let it burn, let it run. Some lessons hurt till they're done. Yeah. I got gravel in my blood, smoke in my lungs, slow burn hard and a loaded tongue. If the devil's listening, tell him I'm numb. I don't fear hell, I'm already from it. I walk that line with a crooked grin. Don't ask where I'm going, ask where I've been. I ain't clean. Oof. Don't ask where I'm going, ask where I've been. Many people will foolishly make the mistake of asking the Most High for what someone else has. Foolishly. Just because someone hides their battle scars and their wounds very well. Just because someone hides their pain and sadness and anger, just because someone hides that very well, Doesn't mean that none of it exists in them. But it's alchemy. It's choosing not to give our power away. It's choosing happiness. It's choosing peace. It's choosing it. It's actively making the choice to seek it. But it's the energy of people. It's it's skipping steps. You know what I mean? It's trying to speed past you, right? They see the lane that you're in, and they try to come up behind you, and they're trying to cut you off. But what are they cutting? They're cutting you off in your lane. It's you in your lane, and there's them in your lane, which is not their lane. And that's interesting too. It's the energy of, well, it's the passenger lanes. You know what I mean? It's, they're riding solo where you got your whole spirit team because you're supposed to be there. They're not prepared. They don't have their team. But that's interesting too. They're not prepared. Our gifts. Well, what are our gifts? What are our tools? They're everything that we've learned from all of our lessons. They're all the things that we took the time to look into, that we took the time to process, that we took the time to alchemize, that we chose to do. But it's interesting too is a lot of people aren't even aware of the tools that they've gained from the lessons already. But that's why they keep repeating it. Until they're finally able to see, until they're finally willing to see. Until they finally choose to see what's been in front of us the whole time.
See the struggle, feel the burn, spirit rising for my turn. Something shifts inside of me, spirit reaches, finds its hold. Ancient story, brave and old, truth that never will be sold. Roots are deep and spirits high, reach for Jah beneath the sky. No easy path, no easy way, Jah is the light, Jah is the day.
No easy path, no easy way. Stolen inheritance, but it's the energy of, spiritual inheritances, our spiritual gifts, which are what? It's our rewards. Our rewards. It's for our reward for the way that we went into our test, for the way that we handled our test while we were there, for the way that we came out of our test, giving thanks the whole fucking time. Opposed to those that it's, oh, woe is me. Oh, hey, everyone come help me get myself out of this hole that I dug for myself. Oh, woe is me, woe is me, woe is me. Lack of accountability.
Before the ships came, we built the cities in the sky. Cahokia moans reaching where the eagles fly. And Asasi carved their homes into canyon stone. Cairo super raised temples, foundations of our own. Olmec heads stare return, carved from sacred ground. Zapotec calendars, mixed their codices profound.
They're watching you break sacred ground. But what is that? They're watching you tap into your spiritual DNA. Not your junk DNA, because there's no such thing. The only junk DNA is DNA that you haven't tapped into yet. But it's learning how everything plays its part, how everything falls into place, how it's not what happened to me, it's what happened for me. It's because without this certain lesson, I wouldn't have been able to learn this. Without that certain lesson, I wouldn't have been taught that. And it's just the ability to be able to sit back and to look at all the unpreferable situations we've been through, but be able to look at it as a blessing because, hey, Look at all these tools that I've gained from it. But that's for somebody. I'm going to wrap this one up right there. But thanks for tapping in. Thanks for your likes, your shares, your comments, your gifts. And until next time.